Hello and welcome everybody, I'm Barbarian and this is Crusader Kings 2 and we are back here as Unforeseen and our name is super cool. Emperor Unforeseen Bloodaxe. You know, he's taken out practically the entire coast right after his father, of course. You know, he really took after him. And then at the same time, we also went out and conquered Rome itself. I was also informed by somebody that the name would be Westland, but with a V. You know, that I guess was just kind of the German way of writing it. Westlande, there you go. Now, what I want to do in this episode is, I want to set essentially this entire game up to a point where I can then move on, maybe not in the next one, but in some episode in the future, I would like to move on and in against the Byzantines, because the way I see it, you know, we have established an incredibly powerful empire, and I know, you know, going against the tradition of building that up and making it so that we lose the titles over here, kind of, I suppose, goes against, you know, what my predecessors achieved, but at the same time, and I just want to point that out, at the same time I feel as though just building an empire, I mean, we are unbeatable, right? We destroy everyone standing in our way, so moving on just creates a new challenge, hopefully making it interesting, you know, what we can look at. And what I want to do, and this is very, very important to me actually, I want to create a situation where what I'm leaving behind is incredibly powerful. I do not share the idea of, you know, essentially, hey, why don't I just splinter all of this, you know, just release it individually? I think it is a very bad idea. I don't want to do that, so what we're going to do is we're going to set that up properly. Now, where we migrate to, you guys have been split to an insane degree. The main idea that I had, right, was somewhere in the Byzantine Empire. Could be Crimea, could be Greece, could be Anatolia, any of those really. Other people were like, just take the Holy Land, you know, take Egypt maybe. And again, other people were like, why don't you just go to the United Kingdom, to the British Isles? And honestly, that's kind of cool, but I mean, look at them. You already got Jorvik here. They are getting closer and closer to the actual title of Ireland. Or we could just go home, right? I'll be honest with you, and this is still, leave comments, you know, under this video. I kind of still, you know, navigate towards the Byzantine Empire, because they have been a force to be reckoned with. I mean, so has been the, Waven is his capital here. Same is, of course, true for the Caliph Abu Bakr II, but the Byzantines are in an absolutely high form. Look at him. Basileus Vartan, the missionary, has 35,000 troops. Could we beat that? I don't know. It's a difficult one, but I want to try. But either way, what I want to do first, because somebody suggested this, make Rome into a merchant republic. You know, let's teach them the republican values once again. And you know what? I think you're right. I'm going to make you the Jarl of Latium, making you yet again merchant republic, or rather yet again a republic. We are still tearing down the apostolic palace. The Pope will never get that again, and that is so far so good. What I would love to do now is let's just get ready and, you know, raid some. Why don't we raid the Marwanites? That is, I think, a good location to start in. And we do have a son, don't forget it, Canis Lambert of Westland. He is merely 1 year old, and I really hope that he's gonna survive, because if he doesn't, then I mean, come on, this is perfect. Lambert is next. He could take over, you know. I'm not saying, by the way, that I'm going to finish this off in like, oh, the next 2 episodes and then I'm done. Absolutely not. My character this time around will die when he dies. I have no influence whatsoever over it, and I do not intend to exert any. So, you know, let's just not sweat about that. Tyke the Great. Tuke the Great? Probably Tuke, right? That's a great name. Tuke the Great. And he is a great character, but also lunatic. Has the great box and consumption. Come on, man. That's just rough at that point. Alright, let's take them out. Let's try to siege them down as good as we can. They have a very healthy amount of troops. I can only hope that they will not challenge me, because if they do, then it may be a fairly close fight. Sardinian conquest of Al Jazeera. Man, I like this kid. You know, I've seen this fairly early on, that Sardinia is very, very strong because they're holding on to all of this. And now that they're going for Al Jazeera, I mean, this entire duchy. Am I blind? Wouldn't it be somewhere over here? Wait, what? What are they going for here? Al Jazeera. I swear it should be somewhere in the Maghreb area, right? Oh yeah. Wait, what? Oh, he's going for a county. I'm a fool. I should have known. But he is conquering the entire coast. He's doing a job that usually, you know, would fall to the player. A very aggressive player. I love him. I love Tuka. He's a good one. Does he have any children, just for the record? Did we just loot 78 bucks just from this one siege and all of these prisoners? Oh, that is insane. Oh my god, all of these prisoners and so many Umayyads and Marwanids. That is absolutely outrageous. No, not... Oh, nope, there you go. He does have enough children to, you know, just have somebody in charge afterwards. That is beautiful. I think we're gonna make him the Emperor of the West. And when we conquer the East, then we will become the Emperor of the East, of course. I could donate to the Yoms Vikings. You know what? Let's just do it. We got the money. We get the piety. I am definitely a friend of that. Let's get another advisor. Latium, sure. What else is new? Nothing too interesting either way. I have scurvy. Oh no, I no longer have scurvy. There you go. I'm healed. 63 kills. I said in the last episode I want to get beyond 100, so we're gonna go no tyranny except abroad maybe, and... Good God. I gotta say, if the death sounds of you executing, what was that, 12 people, 14 people, if that is as loud as it is here in CK3, it is kind of blessed and cursed at the same time. Because it is really insanely loud, but also it just gives you an impression of what you just did. I mean, that was a very terrible thing to do, but hey, you know, that's just how life goes and all that. Prince Tosta of Sado. I don't know if you guys heard about that, but what I find pretty exciting is that essentially all of the baronies are of course on the map in CK3, but if you take the top holding, that counts as sieging the entire county. You know, it works literally like in this game. If you have an invasion and you siege all of the top holdings, you will get all of those automatically afterwards. So it takes a lot of the microing out of the equation, I think. Microing that, for example, Imperator Rome does have, much to the detriment of the game. Alright, we sieged you down entirely. That is beautiful. Princess Druzhnik of Sardo, you're my sister. Hello there. So we have an aunt and a sister with that name, and there you go. Be educated. Nope. I believe that the Filkia is 70 years old. Are you insane? I'm gonna bring you up. No doubt about it. Am I bringing up my son? Yes. Very, very nice. Do I have to assign myself? I don't think I do. I guess. Sure. There you go. Doesn't hurt. Doesn't change anything, but it definitely does not hurt. Well, either way. Take him down. I'll be real with you. This playthrough, or rather not this playthrough, but my life will not end with my migration. It ended at that point, ooh, this is risky. It ended at that point at the first, you know, life that I had. And that was mostly because I was like, I just want to set Lambert up and let's see how he does. But in this one it doesn't. But I will urge you, if you don't leave a comment under this video, it may be too late. Because after this video, I would love to migrate. Oh, this is... Wait, what? What's going on here? So you are, I assume, in an internal war. Yeah, you're the Fudlead Revolt. Against, I can only assume... You're not a Fudlead. You're not a Fudlead? Who's a Fudlead? You're a Fudlead. Sure. Alright. I'm pleased to hear that after a period of peace and shrewd management, the County of Cordoba is doing very well. Thank you. So, what I'm actually urging you. Leave under this very video, and I know I said it before, but leave your comments as to where we should get involved, where we should invade. I'm not destroying the work of the ancestors, of the ancestral YouTuber clan. I'm going to leave it all intact, but we are going to migrate. I think we will be powerful enough, and I need you to give me input. Where are we going? What are we doing? If you see a comment that has a location that you like, tell me. Ooh, the pillaging of Harun has been very fruitful. Our warriors have gathered many prisoners amongst the populace that look fit to become good thralls. Absolutely give me the money. 100 times out of 100 times I will take that money. Oh boy. Okay. So we have a crusade for Egypt. And this is actually wild, because we're literally sitting in Rome, and the Pope is just like, Rome, what is Rome? Let's just go for Egypt. And look at that, there are, let me see, Angria, so Lotharingia is taking part, that is big. The Knights of Hospitaller, of course. Bavaria, very nice. Wait, what? Cardinal of Bavaria, are you insane? Heinrich, get out of here. I've never seen the nickname The Persevering. I straight up I've never seen that nickname, but there you are. Tell me about this war. Are there any other... What about West Francia? What is West Francia doing? Nothing? West Francia is not getting involved? Oh, this could be fairly close. Then again, it's probably not going to be close at all, because look at this. The defending side, you know, I don't think he has enough troops. I don't think he has remotely enough troops, and they're just going to siege it down. So, Egypt will fall to the Crusaders, which, and I just want to point that out, if this is Christian, then you have all of these, this is Shia, right? Yeah, then you have the Shia around, you have some, still some Sunnis around. All of this will make for a very interesting next generation. Because we'll have the Byzantines, the Shia, the Christians, the Sunni, us. Everyone's fighting. Everyone is fighting about this land. There you go. Well, the Crusade is coming. And you know, and I'm gonna be as honest as I can with you here. I'm gonna make definitely like a bait thumbnail that you saw and that probably said, Crusade! It's not for us. How does it feel to get baited, huh? How does it feel to get baited? Man, I'm excited. So here's my personal, and I know, you know, this is pretty much what we're going to do this episode. I just want to talk about what we could do. My personal guess for where I would like to go is either Greece or Anatolia, maybe Crimea. I think Crimea could be really interesting because you have so much expansion into the north. If you take Greece, you're surrounded by the Byzantines everywhere. But if you take Crimea, you have Bulgaria, you have Chernigov, you have all of this land, all the Russians here, right? You could take and attack all of those. I think Crimea is like a top spot, and I actually looked at it off camera. It doesn't have terrible baronies. All of these, you know, most of these. This is literally an empty province, that's okay. Most of these have decent holdings. I feel like Crimea is my personal top spot where I want to... But, you know, at the end of the day, honestly, that is up to you guys. I will do whatever the most upvoted option is. Honestly, if you guys tell me, hey, don't migrate, just sit here and build an empire, I'm gonna just be disappointed first and foremost in all of you. But second of all, I'm just gonna, you know, build an empire. That's what I'm gonna do. I listened to the elders of the council. And what is this? Emirate of Alger. Oh, absolutely. And I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna do with that. Hello, my friend, Jarl Tuka the Great. Why didn't you take Alger? Here you go. Have fun with it. Love you too. Tuka the Great. 47. He's older than me. By 17 years. What an old bastard. Fate smiles upon you. My wife Gunhildre is pregnant. Wait, what? Oh my god. She was married to my father. Oh, that's kind of weird. But she's my age. You know, it's still kind of weird. Let's not talk about that in detail, shall we? I'll take it. I'll take the points. And look at all the money we're making. That is just outrageous. How beneficial the raiding here indeed is. It's just a permanent income of everything. I'm really excited for how that will work in CK3. God, I'm excited for CK3. You know, it's just, I think there's just a small amount of people. You know, I made a video about CK3, and I think there's only a small amount of people that are actually genuinely like, couldn't care less. I think people are genuinely pretty excited for CK3. I know I am. Ingvar, I don't know you. Do I know it? Oh, Bastarda, Jarl of Toledo, absolutely. You shall be the guardian of this lady. At first the signs were small, easily dismissed as coincidences, but now they are becoming too frequent to be ignored. My wife will give birth under auspicious stars. Hopefully. There you go. Beautiful. Don't give me a son, by the way, because that would, you know, be kind of weird. 2 sons. One will be disappointed. What would I name that son even? Probably Chief? Maybe Stitch. Probably Stitch. Alcazar Dorsal was filled with horses and cattle. Our raiders have rounded up a large flock in the main square so that I can decide which ones to pick for myself and what to do with them. Offer them to the guards, will take the best specimens, or I will share the cattle with my best warriors. You know what? Shared loot. Absolutely. I can reach 10,000 prestige. I have no doubt in my mind. Let's donate some more money. I love the Yoms Vikings. I need them to survive in the north as well. This is just so cute that they hold on to all of this stuff, you know? That's just very, very cute. Oh my god. Are they actually winning this? Here's 10k troops. You have 2k. You're practically beaten, I guess. You have a lot of things going up against you, eh? Oh, goodness me. A Swedish Germanic revolt. Oh, that's not enough troops to do anything. You know what? That would have been amazing had they actually made a comeback, but I do not believe that it's gonna happen. We're at 100%, of course. Oh, and I need to duel you. I forgot about... Wait, can I duel you? Like, right now? Oh, do it. Absolutely. Right. So, you know, nothing much is happening over there, but I love donating. It's just great. How are we doing in terms of retinues? Ooh, give me more retinues. Yes, thank you very much. Vyacheslava the Ruthless has chosen to accept your challenge to personal combat. So she has about, you know, a bit more than half of our skill. I think we're going to be fine here. What? I'm dead. That is actually unbelievable. I'm dead. I died in such a minuscule duel. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. Well, Well, and he's gonna inherit as Tuki. He's not gonna inherit as Lambert. Oh, that is something. Damn. Nope, pause the game, please. Oh, wow. Hello, Tuka the Great of Westland, apparently. Damn, that was a very short gig. You know, I bet all of you were like, let's leave a comment where you should invade. I'm gone. I will invade literally nowhere. But I think he still has an invasion possible. Yes. Lambert can invade. 100%. Now, his episode may go live tomorrow. It may go live in 2 days, but it will go live quite soon, believe you me. Until then, man, I gotta say, I'm shocked. I kind of hate this, because I really was hyped for this invasion, but I'm gonna tell Lambert. I'm gonna tell Lambert to check the comments. If he wants to do an invasion, he will just have to release some stuff, you know, all around, and then he can plan an invasion. He has the mercenary gang, all of this is around, the holy orders around. I'm gonna tell him about this in detail. Damn, I can't believe I died in such a minor duel, but I guess the nickname was literally the Ruthless. And you know what is even worse? You know what is even worse? I literally didn't even kill more than 100 people. 75. How disappointing. Alright, hey, check out Lambert's channel. There's where the next episode is going to be. And just to point it out, Lambert is very, very close to 10,000 subscribers, which is a huge milestone. Go check out his channel, he is a very nice YouTuber. And I want to thank Snywolf, Sai, and Herman for being members of the channel, but in particular, of course, Duke Benedict the Great. I want to thank all of you for being members of the channel, and if you want to become a member of the channel to support the channel, consider pressing the join button just to see all of the perks that you will gain with it. And on top of that, if you want to support the channel while buying games from Paradox Interactive, check out the Paradox affiliate link in the description, where you essentially pay nothing more than you would pay anyway, except, you know, some of the share would go to me. If you want to support the channel either way, thank you so much, and thank you so much for tuning in just in general. Have a good one, a better one than my character. Later, alligator.